Now the latest on the deadly school shooting in Parkland, and for the first time, Broward School Superintendent Robert Runcie is addressing complaints by April Schentrup, whose daughter Carmen was killed inside the school in February. Schentrup is the principal at Pembroke Pines Elementary and told members of the school board earlier this month that her pay was docked when she took time off to grieve the death of her daughter.
Mr. Runcie was quick to say that being a principal was not a part-time job and that other options were not available, as reassigning me might appear as favoritism since MSD staff had to return to their school.
Well, Superintendent Runcie addressed the controversy during an interview for Facing South Florida with Jim DeFede.
When we identified an issue in terms of individuals, whether it was the Schentrup or teachers at Marjory Stoneman Douglas, in terms of potential time that would be impacted, we notified HR. We told them to basically correct that. We're going to provide as much flexibility and support.
But was she initially docked?
No, we didn't go and intentionally go and dock anyone, and we would never do that. That would just be grossly insensitive. Again, the way our systems work, if folks don't, clock in or show up, yeah, you'll have some impact, but we didn't intentionally dock her, and whatever those issues are, we corrected that. My comment to Ms. Schentrup in terms of that a principal is not a part-time job, yes, I did say that, and I said that out of love and respect because I know how demanding a principal job is. It's one of the hardest jobs in America, and while she's going through her grief and suffering, I didn't want her to have to feel the weight of that responsibility. So I'm offering options to her, and I've actually met with Ms. Schentrup and her husband since their appearance at the school board, because I had no real sense of the fact
their anger?
Yeah, that it was at that level. And so I made it clear that my position is to offer her a sabbatical, offer her as much leave time as possible. I want to work with her to provide flexibility for her to consider, other roles she may want in the district. If she wants to continue as a principal, we'll certainly figure out how to do that and give her some time. So I'm going to do whatever I can to support her.
Now you can watch Jim DeFede's entire interview with Superintendent Runcie on this weekend's edition of Facing South Florida. It airs Sunday morning at 11:30 right here on CBS 4.